Hi, everyone. We're back at it again on this beautiful day. I'm Shonda.
Ursula.
Randy.
We're SheEO Boss. Back here on our podcast, going to be talking about Ursula MLM.
MLM versus entrepreneur.
Yes, yes. And of course, we would love for you all to um, DM us at SheEO Boss on Instagram. Go to our website at thesheeoboss.com and send us any questions or topics you would like for us to cover so we can definitely get those covered. And if you would like to be a guest on our podcast, you can go ahead and let us know that as well. Don't forget to click, like, subscribe,
Subscribe.
and share.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's get into it.
Okay.
MLM. What's an MLM? A MLM is a multi-level marketing company.
hmm
And let's see, some examples of an MLM would be like Mary Kay. I don't know, everyone is familiar with Mary Kay. They have makeup, cleansing products, all kind of different things for men as well. I mean, for women, but as well as men. They do have men's products that I do remember. Um,
Right.
what was your experience with Mary Kay? Because I was a Mary Kay consultant for a while too. What was your experience with Mary Kay, Ursula?
Well, I did Mary Kay 3 times. That first time I did it as an experience for myself. The second 2 times I did it was to actually help out a couple of people that wanted to actually take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
So, another one I did was Amway. I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure
goodness.
Amway. A lot of people know about that.
Never
That's
heard of-
another multi-level market. You never heard
I
of
don't
it?
think I heard of Amway.
Oh
No?
yeah, they do.
I don't think so.
They do great products. Yeah. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of MLMs out here. They're still in existence. A lot of people now confuse the MLMs with the network marketing companies. So they kind of try to
Avon.
I guess they're one and the same. I don't know. It depends on really how you look at it. Yeah.
Avon's another multi or MLM.
Yeah.
Um, ACN. There's quite a few. There's quite a few.
Right. And I think I probably did most of them,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at
I did
least
too.
half of them.
I never done
I did
Yeah.
too.
Mary Kay. I have purchased their products, but I've never been a consultant for Mary Kay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever do Avon?
No, I never been a consultant. My grandma Ruth Trotman in Hamilton, Ohio, Grandma Trotman, she sold Avon to everybody in my
Okay.
city, but I never was a consultant. I always bought the Avon and the Mary Kay products.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And when you hear it, like when you first hear about like when people are trying to, well, I like the way Randy put it. She called them consultants, which
Yeah.
is the proper way to do it, to actually say it. But the technical term is multi-level marketing.
Multi-level
Mm-hmm.
marketing.
That's what it is. And what does that mean, though? Do you guys know what that means?
Oh, I know what it means. I was in it. I was in Mary Kay,
I wasn't in
Avon,
it. I'm sorry. I'm
ACN,
used to.
Tupperware.
I'm used to wiping butts. I'm sorry. I never been in the marketing. Never been in business. I'm used to. But I'm learning. Thank you. Ladies. I'm learning with me with the business. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm writing notes.
What's the one with the crystal? Because I
Oh
did
my
that.
goodness.
Princess House.
Yes.
Is it
I
called Princess House?
Princess House.
Yes, I did that too.
I did
Um,
that too.
What's Princess
Yep.
House, ladies?
They
that's
sell
crystal.
crystal cookware, bakeware, dishes. And do you know I have so much crystal? A
Okay.
whole
hmm
lot.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a good
oh,
product.
Yeah.
yeah.
Almost like
Most
the
of
Tupperware. Well, good product. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, most of the time when you're getting into these MLMs, it is based off the product being really good product.
Hmm.
Like but they've got so many different kinds of MLMs now. Like But do you guys know the structural setup of an MLM? Like why a lot of people deviate from it versus like going to it?
To get on their
I don't
money.
know. I don't know why other people would deviate from it. I know what it was for me. So
Uh-huh.
what it was for me was, okay, so I come in as a consultant
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
you have to purchase a package and
Uh-huh.
house all these products in your home.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you take it to your client when they order, whoever, or you need this product on hand so you can take it and sell it right away.
Mm.
um I had dedicated closets that I purchased from IKEA just for my Mary Kay stuff,
Right.
because you
Right.
have to have that product on hand in order to sell it, because your client doesn't want to wait, and you don't want to make them wait. You want to make that sale right away. So when you make that sale, you get a portion of it, and the other portion, of course, goes to re what is it? Re up your inventory, because
Restock.
you get
Restock.
your inventory at restock.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. You
Mm-hmm.
get your inventory at a wholesale price and you sell the product at a retail price. So depending on the company, your wholesale price could be 50% of what the retail price is.
Right.
So that's how you make your money. And the person who brought you in or recruited you, they get a percentage off of your sales from the company. And it just keeps going up. So there's levels. You're the consultant, the person that brought you in, and they have somebody above them and somebody above them and somebody. It's like it ends up being like a pyramid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you never
Exactly.
you
So you
hardly
just
ever know the person at the very top of the pyramid. And
uh-huh.
it's just levels and levels and levels and layers. It's a pyramid.
Is that why they call
And
it
So
that's
multi-level market management?
right.
Okay,
yeah.
marketing. I'm
That
sorry, marketing.
that's what turns a lot of people off is they look at it as a pyramid scheme.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily that, but it's the way that it's structured is a
Mm-hmm.
pyramid, right? But if you really look at it, most companies are structured like a pyramid,
They
right?
are.
Yeah.
But
They are.
you really can't call that structure a pyramid because if that's the case, then you're calling all of 100% businesses a pyramid because everybody has to have a hierarchy, and
Yep.
then it has to stem from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
Exactly.
we would all consider pyramids, but more importantly, we were going to discuss um, entrepreneurs. So we were discussing the MLMs versus the entrepreneurs. I guess we wouldn't say versus it, but basically, what's the differences? Like, what is the difference between being an MLM entrepreneur versus being an entrepreneur on your own or for yourself? I mean, because truly, honestly, when they recruit you, they do try to let you think or convince you that this is your own business inside of a business.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them tell you you're not in business by yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you have all of this help here to your left or to your right that you can anytime get help from whomever and whatever you need. So I just want to ask our guests that are going to be joining us within the next few minutes. I think 5 minutes we have our first guest coming on, and I would like a little bit to elaborate on the differences between the MLM and the entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just between us, you guys, what do you think the differences are between the MLM and the entrepreneur on your own, or versus being an MLM under, underneath the umbrella of an MLM? I'm sorry.
I think for what like my business, the Naughty and Nice, I think that will
Uh
be
huh.
considered both. With me being an entrepreneur doing it, and then it is multi level marketing because it will be consulting, and like you said, it is one above the other. I think that'll be both. You don't
Mm-mm.
think so?
Mm-mm.
No,
It's
Not at all. Not at all. And Randy's still learning. She's
yeah.
still
I'm
learning,
still
y'all.
learning.
So she don't know. She's still learning the differences. Um, What you think, Shonda?
So the multi-level marketing, you do have a product that you're selling or promoting that is not your own. And
Okay.
you are with a whole another team or a whole another company, and someone is getting a profit off of what you sell. When you're an entrepreneur, you're pushing and selling your own idea, your own product. It's just you. There's nobody else that is profiting off of what you do. And
Gotcha.
you don't have like this company backing you.
Okay, I see what
When
you're
you're
saying.
multi-level marketing, you got this company backing you.
Okay. With the products and the stuff. Okay. And you said taking part of the
Correct.
profit. Okay. So I be considered entrepreneur. Okay.
That's correct.
Hmm.
Now, if I was selling Mary Kay, I would be an MLM.
You would be under a multi-level marketing, the
Okay.
MLM. That is
Okay.
correct.
Like the company that, like you just started your company, Naughty and Nice, like a company that's considered like yours
Mm-hmm.
would be Bedroom King. That's considered an MLM because they're consultants that work for that company.
Okay.
Correct.
And so they are like under a team type structure. So then
Mm-hmm.
you have the what is it, Shonda? Mm, I guess they're consultant. I don't know because I don't know their structure. I don't know their
Of
layout.
how
Like I
they
know, hey, they
and,
had the red jackets, then
and
the
the
directors,
director,
and
hmm
then under them was the
regional
actual.
director.
Oh, so
No,
they
no,
got
no.
a
I'm talking
lot
about
of
the bottom.
levels.
It was like consultants. Then you worked your way so hard, you worked up to a red jacket. Then when you
Correct.
became a red jacket, you became a director.
Yep.
Then
Okay.
after the director was the regional part of it,
Regional
Okay.
director. Yep.
and then district.
And
So
district and then national.
Okay.
right. So it's probably the same way in the bedroom candy structure, but like you have the type of business that, if you could have went that direction,
Mm-hmm.
but you chose to go the direction where it's 100% you.
Right.
You
Hmm
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You don't have nobody is accepting liability for anything but
And myself.
yourself.
Okay. Okay. I
And
see
so it's
the difference.
100%,
I see the difference.
you was able to, yeah, you were able to name your business, yourself
Yes.
as an independent,
Yeah.
and then you set up everything and you're responsible for all of, everything that is going through your company. And that means you are 100% get your own profits.
100%
hmm
Hmm.
entrepreneur. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I
Well,
enjoyed
that
Okay.
was
the
very that was a very fun podcast.
It was.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Absolutely.
Now I want some desserts. Thank you.
Oh, don't talk about desserts, dude. Should I mention
I'm
the
ready to
six desserts
go
on
in.
the table one night?
I'm ready to go in with the desserts. Let's
Three of
go.
us,
Time for
three ladies with
dessert.
six different kinds of desserts sitting on the table. I'm sorry.
No, it was four. It was
It was
four
four.
because Mia Pie was there.
That's right.
It's
Mia
four
did
ladies
come.
with six
That's right. Mia did
Mhm.
come because me and her sat. You right. Those
Yeah.
Yes.
desserts. Yes.
That's one thing that we definitely do enjoy. We enjoy some good food, but more so we enjoy some good dessert.
Yes.
Right. What part? Because we always want to stay around and see what they got
Mm-hmm.
and what
Yes,
they're.
yes.
So yeah, we actually have another guest that's going to be joining us, and she also this is next week though,
Mm-hmm.
or the 20th,
The 20th.
and no, the
No, no,
21st,
no.
the
The
22nd.
23rd.
My pen.
Is it the 23rd?
It's the
I'm looking
23rd.
at the date. Hold on, let me check.
It's listen, we have another young lady that's going to join us in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
And she is an awesome baker as well. She does great cakes, desserts as well. So we're going to be talking to her. And in addition to her baking, she also decorates. Is this correct, Ursula?
Uh-uh.
She doesn't
No,
decorate?
Are you talking about
no, and
spring?
it is. Hold on.
Spring.
I'm making sure I got the date right. It's the 22nd. 22nd. That's a Wednesday. Yeah, she'll
22nd.
Okay.
be on the 22nd. Yeah. She cooks. She
She
actually cooks
cooks.
when they
That's what
come.
it is.
Yeah, she does desserts, and she actually has a
Desserts.
business where she cooks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but she's actually like in the same type of business as Tierra as far as the cake baking. But like I said, also she cooks, and she's amazing with that as well. But she's gonna be on here on the 22nd, Yeah, so we like to eat. Some
We
hot
do.
dogs.
We do.
And it's the holidays, so yes, we have to
Oh,
eat.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah.
So, anywho,
Anywho,
we have our other guests. They had a little fight, a few difficulties, technical difficulties, joining us, but we'll get them again.
okay.
We
We'll get them
will.
in, but I think we are out of time.
We
Um,
are.
yeah, it's pretty much
That's
a
our
wrap for
time.
us. Yeah, that's our time. We went a little bit overboard on our last one, and we were on here for like almost
That
two
ain't the
hours.
first, and the show ain't gonna be the last. Good conversation. Good conversation and information.
That
Mm-hmm.
part, that part. So, um, you guys make sure that you are subscribing, liking, and
The
sharing
sharing.
That is it.
each podcast that we have. We thank you for joining us. We are very glad that you chose to watch our podcast, and we hope that you do become a subscriber because eventually, hopefully, people that even have not started their business or contemplating on starting a business, they will see this and it will encourage them and have hopefully motivate them to start their own companies or businesses as well. You know, so that's what we're here for. That's what we aim to do. We want to encourage other people and motivate them to start their own businesses and become entrepreneurs. Whether you choose to be at work at an MLM, work with the MLM, some people got to start out somewhere.
Right.
So I say that to say it's not a bad thing to be with an MLM because a lot of people still work and they can do an MLM and kind of wean themselves off their job and get familiar with having an entrepreneur lifestyle because it is different. It is very different. A lot of people have to step out on faith. I know I did. I know you guys
I
did.
I
did.
did.
Um, and it is really for real. Like
Stepped
when
out
you
on
out in
faith.
right,
I
right.
got on
But
the
the thing
airplane
about
with two suitcases. That was stepping out on
right,
faith.
right. And when you take that leap and you take that jump, maybe it works out in your favor. Maybe it's not the time for you, and maybe you have to go back to what you were initially doing. And you say, "Hey, this wasn't the right time for me." But then you try it again later on down the line. Who's to
Mm-hmm.
say it won't work out at that time? That's
Hmm.
what Tierra went through. You see,
Right.
she started back in 2008, and then things didn't turn out, and she just rebranded herself again in 2020. And look at now, she's saying this is the best decision that she's ever made in her life. So it's sometimes it's timing. You
Hmm.
know, we don't always get it right. Hell, we've been doing this since 2006. I was doing it in 2006. Then my husband joined me when we met in 2010. And hell, it didn't kickstart for us still. You know, it took a minute, you know, but it's just you stay consistent, persistent. You stay steady the course and things will pan out. You know, you can't give up.
Hmm.
You just gotta keep going, you know. So you can't stress
You can't
because
stress.
You
No.
can't
no,
stress.
Doesn't
nope.
always, like she said, it doesn't always work out how we plan it to work out. And
Right.
sometimes you do have to take a step back and
Hmm.
go back to the drawing board and work it all over again
Hmm.
and then come back to it and then it'll go from there.
And then sometimes you just simply got to find your niche.
You got to find your
You may
niche.
be doing something that is not, you know what I'm saying? This is not cut out for you. This ain't what you're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you go back to the drawing board and say, hey, listen, because I've met people like that. And that's what we also help in helping them find what it is, like I said last week, what it is that is their niche. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And helping them navigate the path and guide way to that. You know, because sometimes we'll get into things and we like, hell, we started off in technology and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, that was a dying industry and it just wasn't working. And it was like, oh my goodness, like I know I don't want to go back to work for somebody and I don't want to do an MLM. What now?
Right.
Please, God, lead me the way. Try me. This is when you have your faith kicking in. And it's like, you know, I don't get religious with nobody because I don't know what your spiritual preference is, your religion preference, whatever the case may be. I don't knock anything that anybody does.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, a lot of times we do step out on faith and we pray about it. I know I do. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I ask for guidance in the right way, in the right direction. And I ask for the man upstairs to guide me there. And
Hmm.
he showed me the light and showed me the way what was for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Same way with you guys. You know what I mean? So a lot of people think that's crazy, but
But
when
it's
you
not
become an entrepreneur, you will understand what we're talking about. You will
Right.
get what we're saying when you become one. So yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
So
I'm learning.
mm-mm. You ladies have anything that you want to add or anything you want to say before we get off of here?
like, subscribe, and share.
That part,
That's what I gotta
definitely.
say. Like,
Like,
subscribe, and
subscribe, and
share.
share. Same thing. That's all I
And
got to
come back
say.
and see us again next week.
That part.
Same
Yep, come
time.
back and see us again next week. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe,
Subscribe
and
and
share.
share.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yes.
we really, like I said, we are going to let you guys go. We thank you for joining us, and we're checking out. CEO Boss is checking off. Have a good evening.
Good evening.
Have a good evening. Bye,
All right.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye bye.